All right, so this is arm. We did a video on the leg warm up. This is going into the arm. Same thing. I want the blood flow to the joints. I want movement. So the first thing we're doing here are pull aparts. If you have a resistance band, go ahead and grab anything. If you've ever had them from therapy or whatnot, these ladies are doing these pull aparts. They're squeezing the lats. That little part right under the arm is what we're working on. Tamara doesn't have a band, but I promise you it's engaged. Tamara, if you'll turn to the side real quick. You can see her lats squeezing every time she's pulling it together. Create that resistance. Arm day, we'll do 15 reps. Otherwise, every other day, about 10 reps. Getting the blood flowing. Next one, you're gonna pull around the back with that band. Imagine you're hugging a big beach ball. So this is warming up the shoulders and the front of the pecs. Same thing, Tamara doesn't have a band, but she's squeezing. Mind-muscle connection. You can see the squeeze as she comes in, and again, pretending she's hugging a big beach ball. Let's take it to those dislocators. As Rosa has this band, the more flexible she's more flexible her shoulders are. She'll be coming in on that band. You'll notice that she doesn't compensate her rib cage. Those arms stay straight from front to back. Perfect. Same thing here. No band, but Tamara's still getting movement in that shoulder. This one would work too. If you had a broomstick, the problem there is there's no give. This, as you need the stretch, that resistance band will give you that little extra stretch, which is important. I think count what number again. About 10? All right, I'm gonna drop those bands and go into arm circles. Imagine you're drawing a big, the reason we do one arm, I want you to imagine you're drawing a big circle. Another direction, 10 in each direction and on each arm. One of the things, my personal goal for everybody is to warm up their shoulders, but also get more and more movement in their rib cage and their shoulder, not necessarily their rib cage, their shoulder blades. So go ahead and stand up when you're done and kind of shake out those arms front and back. This one, we're not just shaking the arms, we're actually getting movement in the shoulder blades. So you should feel those shoulders moving across your back. All right, let's take those elbows in, thumbs out, and open up. Same thing here, you're getting some movement as those shoulder blades slide across your back. Good, Rose has great movement there. Keeping those elbows in. Again, 10 to 15 here. To the bent arm lateral raise. So here you're gonna hold a steering wheel, dump out those water bottles, dump out some salt shakers on the top. Your idea is raise those elbows high. Perfect. When you're done there, just go to those arm circles. Hope you're counting, I'm not counting. Perfect. Maybe about the size of a 35-gallon drum, maybe the size of a watermelon. Each direction, forward and back. And then we'll go into scapula shrugs. Arms are straight. If you'll notice, our arms are straight. And what we're doing here is getting movement in that middle of their back, the rhomboids. Touch your shoulder blades together and rounding. Perfect. One thing to keep it here, make sure you're keeping it out of your neck. A lot of people find movement in their neck, and this is actually, for us ladies, it's imagine you're unsnapping your bra. That's about in the middle of your back where you want to get this movement. If you have a desk job or you've been sitting a lot, you will notice you're pretty locked in this area. It's great exercise to do. And then we'll move into those pull downs. Nice Y, tucking those elbows. Imagine you're tucking those elbows in your back pocket or you're trying to touch them. They're not gonna touch, but there's a lot of engagement here. A lot of times people just move the arms up and down. Mind-muscle connection again. Perfect. All right, drop those arms to your side and let's do these back circles, kind of rolling them back and down, taking the shoulders to our ears. This one just generally feels good after having your arms up that long. And we are gonna go through one more set of those pull-aparts. Again, if you have the resistance band, grab it. Otherwise, you're thinking about how it feels. Perfect. Generally with this one, if you do have a band, the first time if you grab them thumbs up, the second time going through, I want you to grab the band thumbs down. All right, that's what an arm series looks like warming it up.